Hey everyone, I'm Shawna, the writer and director of LoverGirl, and this is our Q&A video. A lot of you asked some really cool questions, and I'm really grateful for us to be able to have the chance to give you a better look at the making of our film. How did you decide to tell a queer love story? I mean, that's simple. There aren't enough of them, and so I just wanted to create a new one and be able to tell, love stories of queer young people. What is something I enjoyed about working on the production? Something I enjoyed about working on LoverGirl, not just on set, but for the entire process, was my team, pretty much. I loved my team, I loved working with them, and I was really grateful because I was in a position to kind of handpick my whole team and find people that I thought would be a good fit. It was, a brand new experience, but, starting on set, some of us knew each other, some of us didn't, but honestly, we just worked together like we were a big group of friends, and it was really, really fun. And in a perfect world, I would work with them on every film that I do. So, yeah, I think that's it. Thank you again for all of your questions. And I hope you like this video.
Alrighty. Hello there! I am Shawna T. Hunt, and I play Dakota in LoverGirl.
Hi, my name is Heather Muriel Nguyen. I played Cameron in LoverGirl.
Hi everyone, it's Erica Smith from LoverGirl. I played Danny.
Hi, I'm Ryan Alba, and I was the production sound mixer for LoverGirl.
Hi, I'm Catherine. I was the director of photography for LoverGirl.
Hi, my name is Anthony Aguiar, and I was the editor on LoverGirl.
Hi, I'm Destiny Evans, and I am the producer of LoverGirl.
I'm Morgan Hamilton Lee. I'm the props master and PA for LoverGirl.
I think my favorite part about working on the production was being able to film in Watsonville. That was really fun. I lived in Santa Cruz for quite some time, so it was kind of nice for me to get down into the Santa Cruz area and film something in Watsonville, which is a really pretty town. Also, one thing that I will always remember from the production is Katie blowing vape smoke into the oven during the scene in which a cake is burned. Not that I condone vaping in any way, but it was just a great example of a little on-set ingenuity that made the shot really cool. So, great job, Katie, for that one.
I wasn't in the area where we were filming. I drove down to help out, and I didn't know anyone in it except for Shawna, who we'd only met online. So the people and the experience of going out of town and just being involved was just a blast. I had so much fun working with these people and just such a talented crew. I would do it again. I love being a part of any and all short films, any student films or anything. So it was just a lot of fun.
What is your favorite thing about producing? I would have to say it is owning a seat at the table. Like a lot of times as women, as femmes, as people of color, we talk about having a seat at the table, but really, I think it's about being there. I think it's about owning that. I think it's about taking charge. I think producing absolutely allows me to do that. Let's see, what is one thing you enjoyed about working on this project? The amazing people, the crew. I unfortunately was not able to physically be there on set during production, but I know for a fact that it went incredible.
Where do I draw my inspiration? Like, what other work do I draw inspiration from as a cinematographer? So, a lot of my inspiration comes from visual art. I love Renaissance paintings, old portraits, still lives. And then if we're talking other cinematographers and filmmakers, I would say some of my favorite cinematographers would include Bruno Delbonnel. He shot Amelie and Darkest Hour and Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince, just to name a few. And then I also am a big fan of Linus Sandgren. He shot American Hustle, he shot La La Land, and he's shooting the new James Bond. And I also get a lot of inspiration just from music and books. I really enjoyed all of the time that we had to plan because I was brought on to this project a couple months before we actually shot, so I felt like I had a lot of time to get to know Shawna and really understand her vision and the story. I saw the script go through a couple of changes, and our ideas and our vision changed a little bit as well as the story progressed.
If there was a film I could re-edit, which would that be? There's a lot of movies that I wish I would have edited. Like, I love the work of like Terrence Malick, because his edits are very sort of free form, and there's a lot of opportunity for creative input. So something like that I'd be interested to do. The thing I enjoyed the most on working on LoverGirl was really just collaborating with Shawna, because as an editor I didn't get to be on the set, so Shawna and I going back and forth and trying to complete the project and get it to a cut that we both thought was appropriate, and that was the most rewarding, was just working with Shawna.
At Clutchison on Instagram asks, what was your biggest challenge playing Dakota? So Dakota is very similar to who I am as a person, especially who I was in high school. It messed with my brain a little bit, and it took the form of anxiety, and it made me very, very anxious, which made me not do my job very well. So in order to get past that, I had to get over a mental hurdle where I recognized that I am not Dakota, and that while I have a lot of similarities with her, we were not the same person. What is one thing you enjoyed about working on this production? Well, I liked the people so much. I mean, this was actually my first experience in film. I had done some on-camera work before, but this was my first time doing a film. Everyone was so nice and so great, and we had a great time. And it really set the tone of the film, I think, because it made everyone was so positive and wonderful and welcoming and really good at their job. So I think I just had a great time overall because everybody was so awesome.
If you could play another character in LoverGirl, who would it be and why? So if I were to play another character, I would definitely have played Cameron, because I wouldn't have played it as well as Heather did. I doubt that, but it's just, she's so funny, and she also is that friend who will support the friend who's just not quite ready to like ask the person out, when you know when you can just see someone and you're like, these people would be perfect together, but you can see that they just don't have the confidence to go towards each other, so you just have to be that social lubricant in order to get them to talk and to be that matchmaker. And I mean, I'm very appreciative of those people in my life, and I always try to be that person, but sometimes it's difficult. Like I said, I can't do it to myself. So anyway, and I'm just so grateful for all the support that you guys have given us for this project. LoverGirl is a beautiful story about queer romance and about being different and loving differently and struggling sometimes, you know, growing up and being accepted by people around you, by your family, by your friends. And to show a happy ending to that scenario is truly an honor and should be the norm. So I'm glad that we can contribute some of that happiness and gayness and rainbows into your life, because you deserve it. You are also equally as valid and worthy of happiness and love. Thank you so much.
Sydney Thomas on Facebook, who played Darren in a film that Shawna also directed, and I also starred in. He was awesome. Asks, what was your favorite scene in the film, the one that you enjoyed filming the most? Or even if it was someone else's scene that made you laugh or touched you. My favorite scene filming in LoverGirl was when we had a camera rigged in the locker, and just the absurdity / magic of having an eyeball looking at you without anyone necessarily seeing what they're seeing at the moment of filming. You can see before, after, and just having a organic conversation in front of this eyeball they're just peeking at. One of the things that I enjoyed about working on the production of LoverGirl was all of the random dance sessions that we had. Boogieing, just cast and crew in between shots. It was a really awesome group of people, and we just kind of like had a really good camaraderie and made something beautiful out of it.
And I also really quickly want to say thank you to everyone who has been supporting us all this time and who has just been following along with our journey and just been there. We couldn't have made this film without you, and so I'm really, really grateful for all of your support, and I can't wait for all of you to see this adorable queer rom-com on your screens and in your eyeballs very soon.